first part of the settings we're going to go over is the general settings. You can go into it by clicking where it says settings on your dashboard, and this brings you up the first page of general settings. Here you can change your blog title and your blog tagline. You can also have where WordPress is installed here, and you can also have a blog address. The blog address can actually be different than the WordPress address. That's an advanced function, and we're not going to go over that in this video series. Here you can change your email address. Here you can set your membership levels. You can set it so anyone can register by checking this box. If you don't check it, then nobody can register. You can, however, add people in the Users tab if you want to add them in yourself. And then if you want users to be able to comment, you can decide if users have to be registered and logged in to be able to do that. So you can control that by these check marks. So you set those however you want. Roles define what people can do that are on your blog. For instance, a subscriber, all he can really do is read your posts. If you have comments turned on, he can post a comment. Administrator can do anything. An editor can manage posts and publish posts, but he can't change anything else in your blog, like the settings. An author is somebody who can publish and write their own posts, but they can't touch anybody else's. And a contributor is somebody who can write and manage their own posts, but they cannot actually publish anything. So you can pick the roles that you want your new subscribers to have just by setting it here. The default is subscriber. Down here you can set your time zone. So wherever you are in the world, find your time zone on here. Down here you can change your date and time format, and you can also change what day is the start of the week right here. Once you have all that done, you can save your changes. Next we'll go on to miscellaneous options. In here you can choose where you want to store anything you upload. By default it's going to go into wp-content/uploads. That's where it'll be located on your server. Or you can give it a full URL path. In other words, http:// and then a domain name and folder name in here if you want it to be somewhere else. You can organize your uploads into month and year based folders. This is so that it organizes them for you. Now if you don't want to do that, of course you just have to uncheck it. Down here you have automatic image sizing. When you upload an image, it will automatically thumbnail it to 150 by 150, and you can change that here. Down here you have the medium size of the image, so 300 by 300. And then you can track the link update times just by clicking this box here. And this legacy My Hacks has actually been replaced by the plugin function. People used to have to create a hack and then use myhacks.php to put it in place. So unless you are doing something like that, which you shouldn't be, you can leave that unchecked. When you have everything the way you want it in here, just click Save Changes. The next thing we'll go over is permalinks. Permalinks allow you to determine how your URL looks for your posts and pages. For instance, by default, this is what the links will look like on this blog right now. If we change it to day and name, then this is what they will look like, etc. So you can use any of these predefined ones, or you can use a custom structure. I've given you a custom structure in the resources document that you can use like this. And what this is going to do, it is going to have your URL here, /blog/ the category name, and then the post name. We're going to get to categories in a little bit, and then you'll see how this works. Down here, you could use a static category as your category base, rather than using uncategorized. It would use the word topics, as you can see in here. And tag base would use a tag as your base rather than a category. we'll go and set up tags in a little bit, and that's where you can use one of your tags is down here. Now once you have all this set up the way you want it, just click Save Changes. Now continuing on, we have privacy, which we actually already set when we were setting up our blog. If you remember, during the install we said we wanted the blog to be visible to everyone, including search engines. If you want to turn that off, you can do this and your blog won't show in the search engines anymore. Now let's go into the discussion. Now we have a number of settings here, and these really control how comments are handled on your blog. Now starting at the top, we have attempt to notify blogs linked to from the article, and it slows down posting. Basically it goes out and pings other blogs. Allow link notifications from other blogs. In other words, if another blog has made a post referring to your blog, it allows the notification. Allow people to post comments. That's self-explanatory, and again, these can all be overridden at the individual post level. Okay, anyone can post a comment. If you uncheck that, then only subscribers will be able to post a comment, or somebody that's signed up with your blog. And whether a comment is held for moderation. This allows you to review comments before they actually go live on your blog. Down here, you can check this if an administrator must always approve the comment. And then we have comment author must fill out name and email address. If you want that to happen, you leave it checked. And comment author must have a previously approved comment. So this helps you eliminate spam or comments that you don't want on your blog by setting some of these. Of course, you can open it up as wide as you want if you want it that way. Another good thing here is that you can hold comments if they have a certain number of links in them. That's to keep spam from invading your blog. It's set to 2. You can set it to more or less if you want. You also have words that you can put in here that automatically flag it as spam. For instance, you put in here prescription and misspellings of prescription and so on. These will automatically be held in the moderation queue. This is the same as above, except it will not go to the moderation queue. For you to moderate it, it will actually be blacklisted. Down here, you can decide whether you want to be able to use the avatar function, and then down here you have the rating of your avatars that you're going to allow. Once you're all cool with that, click Save Changes. Next, we'll go to reading. Now this will be more applicable after we get a page on the blog, so we're going to skip by this and come back to it. Writing. First of all, you can set the size of the post box that people post in. And then down here under formatting, you convert emoticons like these into real smileys, etc. WordPress should correct and value nested XHTML automatically. So if you wanted to do that, just check. The default post category, you can set up a default category for all of your posts and it'll select that, and then you can override it during the post. And the default link category, you can choose those here. We haven't set those up yet, but we'll show you that later. Now down here, you can post via email. What you can do with this is set up an email account on your server and give it a password and so on. Anything sent to this email address will automatically be posted on your blog to the default category that you put down here. Down here we have update services. Whenever you post on your blog, you can have it ping the update services. Now, I've given you a file in the documents that you can grab the update services and paste them into here. We actually refer to this as a ping list. So all you have to do is open the ping list document that you have in the package and grab all of these by highlighting them and then do a copy and then just overwrite this one by doing a paste and then save your changes. Okay, so that concludes that part of the setup. We'll continue with the setup in the next video.